Right. Tractor Supply, there is a wall cloud just came through here, and I'm just trying to give you a 360 of what's going on. Let me take this pass for the races, which brings me to my description. I haven't filled out any of the information on the live feed because it was happening so fast. I had just to get up and start the storm chasing video. And right now I'm going back after the last 6 units from the race, the NASCAR race this weekend. 5 yesterday. I got 6 more to pick up today. We got some storms come through yesterday. They didn't last all day, so it wasn't too dire of an emergency. This is absolutely going to inhibit my progress today. Hope for this big old flat windshield we don't run into any hail. Huge lightning storm. Not too safe connecting steel objects to the back end of an RV with the tow vehicle. Not to mention morons driving. All about me generation. People are doing up the track. There are absolutely no weather conditions that I have not driven in. Whether you want to call protection from angels or the hand of God, been protected over 3 million miles now. You think you can see the four-wheeler in front of me. Keeping safe following distance in case of hydroplaning or any kind of accident. I am in a 2023 Jeep 4x4x4, means it's a 4-door. It's our company vehicle. Going back and forth picking up these units. Woo. Lightning popping everywhere. Looks like we got a watcher in here. Again, I'm kind of storm chasing today. heading back over to Fort Worth to pick up some of those RV units. I picked up 5 yesterday. I've got one today, so I've got 5 left. And a huge bow storm coming through with some lightning. A little light show going on. We are currently in Argyle, Texas, on 407 and 377. Now looking forward to getting out in this stuff for sure to hook up to the RV. Mother Nature taking a breath here for a minute. Size of the storm. I pulled it up on the radar before I left. With the first unit, it is a big bow front. Heavy rain. There's all kinds of flash flood warnings and thunderstorm warnings. Leave a comment and a like. Let me know who's watching there. Tell me where you're watching from. Got a chance to take my grandson with me yesterday, Noah. We got up here into a huge backup just before you get on to 35W south. Snyder truck jackknifed. So it was backed up forever. What's going on, Mr. Mopar? I keep missing your Monday morning spot on your metal guitar. I've just always covered up on Mondays. But I will go back in there and watch your replays. Really dig your talent, man. We're 8 minutes into the storm. Looks like it's about an hour long, so. The problem with this kind of storm, you get into this heavy downpour, you can't see a rain-wrapped tornado until it's on you. We get plenty of tornadoes down here in Texas. I don't know if you watched the video. 2 weeks ago, I took a unit to Paladura Canyon in West Texas. It's still out there. They've had so much rain that it is bogged down into the field where I parked it. It might be August before we finally get that thing out of there. He is not to endanger the unit. This time of year, you're always expecting some hailstorms and that. So I faced that unit east because those big windshields and those Class A's run anywhere from $2,000 to $4,500. Stay weather awake. I don't know if you can see that sign. Kind of a new deal. They're new LED billboards. They can give you all kinds of alerts and stuff. Welcome to AI. All right, we got a light going on. Thank you, JG. How's your cats doing? My wife's a big cat lover. Entering Flower Mound city limits now. Welcome to North Lake. These towns, in their growth, there's so many new houses going up. They ran out and scrambled getting their city boundaries so they can get future tax base. So you can look out across the field and think there ain't no town here, no city, but they're grabbing it up for future developments. Struck right to the starboard side of us there. 24 miles north of Fort Worth. I'm going to go ahead and let this live feed roll into Texas Motor Speedway. It's down here about another 3 miles where I'm picking up the unit. If you followed any of the videos during the race, you saw it went from empty to jam-packed, and now it's empty again. Had a great time. We enjoyed it. Michael, the neighbor that is a huge NASCAR fan, he had the time of his life. Got to do some things that he's never done as a NASCAR fan before. And I'm going to be posting a GoFundMe for him. He's got stage 4 cancer, a big tumor between his lungs, inoperable. Try treating it with chemotherapy. Another spot on his liver. Notes. If you've seen him in any of the videos, you see his attempt to try to talk, and his vocal cords are being pinched down by these tumors, so he's having a real hard time. And he's one of those guys that, woo, big lightning. He's one of those that he just rolls from one story to the next. Heck of a nice guy, though. Big heart. So, put him in your prayers if you can. Texas Motor Speedway underneath the tornado watch. And we're watching. We are definitely watching. This flat open area. Not a whole lot of places you can run high. I might get in that tunnel. My luck, it sucked me right out of the tunnel. Cats are good. I need to figure out my live chat. It just shows the comment for about 3 seconds. And driving, it's not safe to be reading them anyway, but if I don't catch it on the first glance, it's gone. Well, it does look like the rain is kind of subsiding, which is a good thing. Wind straight out of the north, which it is pulling energy into the storm. That's a wide load right there. I pulled that exact same trailer. It's called the RG. Looks like it's got a stinger back there. That's the last axle. That deal where it says Talbert, that drops down on the ground, and you can drive your equipment right up on the trailer. And then that RG operation lifts it up, connects to the rest of the truck. Down the road you go. That was a BTA he had on that trailer, by the way. BTA, that's called a big ass tank. But I'm Tuesday morning going after my second load here. Sorry, that's the truck driver in me. Second unit. Tammy, UDX 410, she drove one back for me last night, a little Class C. It's a big help. And if I'm the only one, then I gotta drop and hook this Jeep on every run. That is the Megatron, the big dog they call it. It's a huge TV screen. I'm not sure how that works, but with the sun facing directly on it, you can still see it just as clear as day. I heard they got it on sale at Walmart. Don't you love people? Love people. As long as I'm ahead of you, I'm happy. I don't care if I got to pull out in front of you, you got to slam on your brakes. If you didn't catch my video of that gorgeous 62 Ford F-150 cherry red. Man, that thing was beautiful. Get back in there and take a look at it. He was telling all kinds of stuff about the motor, automatic transmission. There's one of our units right there with the yellow light. Stuff I'd never heard of, which don't mean anything. I stopped being a fan of working on cars when they got away from the points and distributors. Carburation. With the EMP, they'll be the only ones that's still running, though. If you're in a direct hit of the EMP, anyway. Greetings from Fort Worth, Texas. They spell Worth that way. That's the name of the sponsor from Germany. Billionaires. They had a car in the race. And we are back in the infield. There's the main grandstands over there. Able to take my grandson down to the pits yesterday. Got some pictures of him right on the finish line. Great memories. All right. Well, they're kind of changing things up, blocking off the roads and stuff, which means I'm gonna have fun getting out of here. So my units are still up there at the other end of the field. We got 3 left in here. Texas Motor Speedway. Well, at least I won't be the only one still left in here. These poor guys in the trash pickup, they have had a job this time. That's not one of our units there. The Journey. I'm not sure who makes that. Stand by. All right, we got several people watching now. I started this video as a storm chaser, and the majority of it's pretty much blown past us now. I'm back out at Texas Motor Speedway under a tornado watch. Got 3 more units to pick up over here in the infield, and then 2 more over in the VIP side. Other than electric and water outlets, I don't know why they call that VIP, because all it is a parking lot. I mean, you don't have to deal with the mud. Unit I just went past there, the Vista, I'm going to come after it. It's not quite as expensive as these 2 units right here, so I'm going to take them back first. Get lined up here so I can back up to it. It's a Winnebago Vista. Nothing wrong with it. It's a great little unit. You decide you want to rent one of these, check out Southwest RV Rentals. All right, guys, hang on. I'm gonna back that. You know what? I'm gonna take this with me because I need to. The right keys for it here. Vista. Accolade, that's what I'm looking for. All right, let's get started. Soupy. Oh, shit. I don't like lightning. I got a rod and 4 pins in my leg, and I don't need no conductivity. It's just like a grounding rod. All right, so all this has got to come in. They're not supposed to have that canopy open. They do it at their own risk because it's not covered by the insurance. Their insurance. All right. The lights on. See what we're doing here. cab of the unit. Get this thing started up. Okay. There's no shore hookups here. It's a nautical term for connecting to shore power, which is electricity and water, that kind of thing. Fun to be had about one and all. Make sure everything's locked down, which it is not. There we go. Now it is. See if they left me any beer. And a bunch of water. Pickled okra. Salsa. Hey, now we're having fun. This is, I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather in the during the races. 80 degrees with a 10-mile-an-hour north breeze. Man, it was like air conditioning. We sure enjoyed it. Okay. Go to the brain of the system here. Do the slide outs. Bedside. Let's retract the bed first. There it comes in. That's the slide out. Coming in there, it'll stop as soon as it gets right there. And let's do the living room patio on, and yeah, we need to do that for sure. Like somebody went through the screen. Comes lining up. Hopefully there's no issues with it. Operates on a 2-elbow system where it folds in the middle. I think that's caught. Good. All right. Kitchen side. And now the living room side. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. We have units at this living room side. Goes down the whole entire length of the unit, and it just marvels me the weight that is moved in and out every time they use these things. And relatively no problems. You keep them maintained, and they're designed to do what they do. All right. Now we'll retract the landing gear. I'll retract. There we go. That just means that everything, the feet that holds it up, is retracting now. fascinated if doors swing open. Alright. Let me back this big boy out of here. Lights, camera, action. Right there's the racetrack. These people had a great view. You know, all my everything in order here. Alright. Flashers going, so don't have no morons behind me. Speaking of morons, I gotta get my blocks. Forgot my blocks, gotta have them. Dag nabbit. I know y'all are watching because you're thinking, hey, let's watch this. Cody's about to get struck by lightning. Times here, 2 more times out in the VIP. And I'm thankful that the rain has let up enough to Let me get this done. So I'll be hooking up the front of that to that. Again, I'm very thankful that the storm is, this particular area anyway, didn't get too serious. Missed it by about 2 inches. Okay, get this thing backed up, put in neutral, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Jeep has a pretty unique deal for towing. That's why you see so many Jeeps behind these RVs. Flat tow, which means all 4 wheels are on the ground. You disengage the differential. So you put it in neutral, and then the transit goes into neutral. And you can put it back, it's ready to go. Shut the motor off. All right, let me show you me show you the tow bar hookup, in case you've never seen one. Fastened by pins there, and just standard like you hook up any kind of trailer, and then safety cables, of course. So got to put the flashers on. When we do a short run like this, we don't mess with the tail lights. They're more of a aggravation than anything. All right, everything looks good. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna wrap this video up as soon as I get through the tunnel. Have you seen any of these videos? You know where we're already at with it, so get my seat adjusted. Alright. This is an Accolade. 63,000 miles on it. I think this is $600 a night if you run it. And I recommend anybody that's even thinking about buying one. A lot of people say, I'm going to sell my house and I'm going to get me one of those and hit the road. Better get you some experience first driving it. Find out if your spouse has got the same dream you do. Here's a video of me, of the tow vehicle behind us. You can watch it going down the road. Keep a constant watchful eye on that fella. Coming around lap 4. We were right down there where it says Zumo. XUMO. Right where that white pickup's right there. That's just inside the fence. And the second night we were here, one of our customers, Rex, been renting from us for about 15 years. He was kind enough to come over and let us climb up into his 20-foot watching tower there. Perched. That was during the truck race. We got to get up there and I just had a great time with him. Great guy. He's been in that one spot right there for 25 years. Rented it out. So there it is. This will probably be my last video of this year at Texas Motor Speedway. And I appreciate y'all following and liking and subscribing, sharing, and all that good stuff. Hope you found something that you like to watch in the races. Not everybody's a NASCAR fan. A lot of people say, yeah, and another left turn, and another left turn. So they're not NASCAR fans, but unless there's a wreck going on, of course, then they're all over it. So anyway, again, you can watch our previous videos. I'm going to create a playlist for this race. I think I got 6 or 7 videos on it. And, if you are a NASCAR fan, or if you're not, you can still go back and loop them all together. See it looked basically about like this whenever we came down here the first day, started setting them up. The tailgate party was probably the best part. Just walking around, watching everybody have a great time. All right, I'm about to go through this tunnel here, and my wife is calling me UDX 410. Yeah, there's on these walls, so you got to watch what you're doing. So I can't stop anything till I get out there. All right. Like she said, we'll see you down the road. Thanks for watching.